Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute, I know, yes, but I'm back, and I'm back with some holiday spirit for you guys. It is officially the holidays, even though for me, holidays and Christmas started November 1st, but it's fine. It's officially December now. We can officially now celebrate Christmas. What's better than celebrating the good old holiday spirit with a good, affordable, easy holiday glam? We are using all drugstore products to achieve this look. Really simple, really easy, something that will just spice up your Christmas parties, Christmas, whatever you want to use this look for. Whatever, I'm here to help. Let's get this video started. So I already went ahead, moisturized my face. I just used my moisturizer. It is not drugstore. I didn't need to go ahead and buy a new moisturizer that was drugstore just because I'm happy with the one I have. But it is super important that before you guys do start your makeup or do want a good glow to your makeup, always prep your skin. That means skincare. Wash your face beforehand. Make sure all oil, dirt, everything is removed. Moisturize before you apply your makeup. I promise you it will give you such a good outlast on your makeup, make your skin look so refreshed and so healthy, and just really hydrates it. It's good to take care of your skin. So we are gonna go in with this eye cream. I actually got this from TJ Maxx. I know that's not drugstore, but it was like $5. That's pretty much drugstore, let's be real. We're counting it as drugstore. This is the 24K eye cream, and I'm just gonna take literally like a dot on my finger, warm it up on my fingertips, and really just massage it in to the under eyes. It is so important, especially winter time, because my skin is so dry in the winter, especially when you're about to put on all this makeup and all this product on your eyes. It's so important to go in with an eye cream because moisturizer does help, but eye cream just like it's like the cherry on top of it. Like really hydrates those eyes because that's what it's made to do, is for your eyes instead of just moisturizer. So I just like using this before I go in with any product on my face just to kind of refresh it. And for our primer, we are going in with this e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. I am so interested on trying this. I love a good hydrating mist. I always use like my MAC Fix Plus spray or like my Mario Badescu spray because I just need that like refreshment sprayed on my face. So I'm really excited to try this. I have not heard anything about this, so I guess we'll see how this works. So I'm just gonna spray it on. I'm scared. Woo! That like sprays at you like a freaking jet. It's like, okay, anyway, spray that on your face. I kind of let it sit for a little bit. It just feels good when I go like this because I'm just fanning myself. And then I'm just gonna go in and kind of just press that into the skin so it kind of gets everywhere, because that did not spray evenly everywhere all for my face. So we're just gonna move it around, make sure that did get everywhere. So for foundation today, this is an oldie, but it's a goodie. I knew the second that I wanted to film this tutorial, I knew exactly what foundation I wanted to get because this was my favorite foundation in the past. I just like randomly stopped using it for some reason. Dear Lord knows why, because now it is the only foundation I am using at the moment because I love it so much. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and this is in the Dewy Smooth. So they have Dewy Smooth, which is this one, or they also have Matte and Poreless. I've been loving the more dewy, natural face kind of look, just where your skin looks really healthy, looks like you have nothing on your face pretty much. So that's why I picked up this bottle, because this is the look I wanted to achieve. And mine is in the color 220 Natural Beige. And I just like starting little, so I just use like a drop on here. And I'm going to be taking just a dense buffing brush, and we're just gonna go ahead and pat that in and then just start working that into the skin. I have been loving using this foundation brush just because to me this gives you that flawless like airbrush look where it literally looks like you have nothing on the skin because it's just naturally like laying on there. And then with this foundation, since it is a dewy smooth finish, it has that like natural healthy glow to it. So it just works really well. I am just putting this all over. First I like pat it on there just to kind of work it in, and then I will go in and just work it into the skin and just kind of disperse it everywhere. You guys, I am dying laughing. Please ignore everything that you heard in the last videos because I forgot to turn off Jersey Shore in the background. I forgot to turn off Jersey Shore in the background. So if you hear Snooki just in the background of this video, just ignore it. Welcome to my life. This is the life of me, Jersey Shore and makeup. Oh, that's really funny. That is really funny. Oh, okay. But anyway, so that pour that I did on my hand did half my face. So I just want to show you guys half and half. So you can tell, so this has no makeup on. How beautiful, right? This is with the foundation, just one layer I did. It doesn't even look like I have any foundation on. It just gives me like a really natural glow and just gives me like an extra layer of skin pretty much. But it's like, it covered all my flaws, you know? So again, I poured a little bit more on the back of my hand and I just buff it on the skin. And when I am applying this to my face, I am using a really light hand. I'm just lightly going over it. I'm not like pouncing it on. Okay, so that is the foundation on. That's all I'm gonna do for foundation. I liked the way this turned out. It's a really pretty color. I love the finish of it so much. For concealer, we are going in with the sister of the foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in 10, which is light, the lightest color they have. I do love this concealer. It isn't super full coverage, but it gets the job done. And with the foundation, it just works really well together. So that's why when I bought this foundation, I knew I had to pick this one up. I've used this in the past, and I do love it. So I'm just gonna be putting this where I need it. So underneath the eye, right in the inner corner. A little bit on the forehead. Dang, the bridge of the nose. Underneath the nose, just because I get some redness underneath here. And then on the chin. And then when it comes to concealer, I always use my beauty blender. I just like the way that it turns out with a beauty blender, just because it helps like mix the concealer really well with the foundation, and it just like really helps absorb it into the skin a little bit, so it looks a little bit more of like a natural highlight right in the center of your face. I'm gonna put some on the eyelid because since we aren't going in with a whole lot of eyeshadow, I need to hide all of my discoloration that's on there. I seriously love this concealer though. It really is great. And it's like a really lightweight concealer, I would say. So you could go in with like a second round if you needed to. Or you could just do it the once, however you prefer, however much coverage you want from the side of the face. I'm just gonna go in with one more round just to highlight right here closer to the nose, because I was just focusing that on the under eyes just to really conceal them. But for now, we're just gonna focus right in here. So I'm just gonna put a little bit right there and really press that in. Now we're gonna go in with some liquid contour. I don't know, when I just think of a holiday glam, I think of like legit glam. Like I'm talking like all of it. Glam, 100% glam. So I'm going to do a liquid contour and then do a powder contour on top of it, because it's always fun to create your own little bone structure with some makeup, you know? So for my cream contour, I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in Beautiful Bronze. I picked this up from Ulta in the drugstore area, and it was about, I think it's about like $4 for this, I'd say. So definitely is drugstore. And this color is just my favorite for bronzing, because it does have more of like a bronzed undertone. So not like too much brown, but more of like a little bit I don't want to say orange, but more of like that tan bronze color, if you know what I mean. It has like a little brush for the applicator, so it's easy to just like draw on. I am just going, a little bit goes a long way, so I'm just gonna add a little bit there and get a little bit going up the side of my face. Just like that. Because it's really easy to blend out, so it's easy to blend all of this out. I am taking a Real Techniques blending brush. It is just like, this is my favorite blending brush to do contour because it has such a good like flat shape to it, so it's easy to blend. And then I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. primer that I use and spray the brush with it just to kind of help blend out the product a little bit better. So I'm just gonna take a really light hand, and I like holding back my hair so you can really work it in the hairline so it does look more of like a natural tan, and then I always work it back into the skin. I never drag it down, I always just bring it back because you don't want to drag your contour all the way to like where your lip is. You want this to just stay right in like where your natural contour is. So working that right in here, and I just use with whatever's left over, I just use it down the jawline and down here. So do you guys see how like the color of this is not brown? It's not like super dark brown. It's more of that bronzy color. This is really good for helping your skin just look a little bit more tan, more bronzed, add a little bit more color to the face. Just look how, and I'm just gonna show you guys real quick, look how healthy this skin looks. I have no powder on my face at all right now. This is all just the liquid I've used, so my foundation, concealer, liquid bronzer, all of that, and my skin looks so healthy and so glowy. Oh yeah. So now we're just gonna go ahead and do the eyebrows real quick before I add any powder to my face, just because I want this to hold on there. I don't want to add any powder just yet. I want this to just like absorb into my skin. All right, so this eyebrow product changed my life, and I'm gonna tell you why. I did not have a drugstore, I didn't have a good majority of drugstore products, so I actually went on a good old little shopping spree to buy all these products, and I had no idea what I was gonna buy. I literally just saw it and I picked it out for most of these products, except for the foundation that I knew. But most of these products, first time I've ever seen them was in the store, and I just picked them up randomly, decided to try them out. And I picked up this eyebrow pencil. This is the Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil. Wet n Wild. $3. $3 for this, okay? So when you hear a $3 pencil, you're like, that's not gonna work good. That's not gonna work good. The best eyebrow pencil I have ever had my hands on. I am not joking you. The second, like when I used this, I was like in shock. So I am just brushing up all of my hairs. Now that you're all zoomed in, time to show you guys the magic. So we're just gonna ignore this eyebrow because this eyebrow doesn't exist in my life. Only this eyebrow does, because this is my only good eyebrow. So I'm just going in with the pencil and just doing very light hair-like strokes, brushing up. And why I love this pencil so much is because you don't have to like put much pressure to it. It literally like does the job for you. Like, I don't know how. And it's a super thin crayon inside, so like this is super thin, so it's so easy to just like get in there and get those fake hairs. And then if I get to the tail, I'll just do little strokes. And then I'll brush my eyebrows down so I can draw on the top. So do little hair-like strokes here. And bam. that's it. That's all I had to do. Now to just add on top of this, I saw this and I was like, why the heck, why not buy it? This is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. So pretty much just one of those brow gels, has some color in it just to help fill it in and keep the brow hairs in place. The only thing I have to say is that a lot of product does come off of this spoolie, so I just like to wipe off a little bit because I don't like my eyebrows looking super dark and look like they have a lot of product on. I just like them more natural. So I just brush that through in the front. Brush that to have all the rest of the hair stand up. But I mainly am focusing this in the front because that's where I want more hair. You see the difference in my brows right now? Like that. This is a really bad brow. But do you see the difference? That, yeah. Alrighty, so brows are done. I will make sure every product I am using is listed down below for you guys so you know exactly what to buy when you go buy these products, because I know you will. So now we're gonna go into adding some powder to the face. So I let my foundation sit a little bit just to kind of soak it into the skin a little bit more. And now we're gonna go in powder. Instead of picking up a loose powder to like bake underneath the eye, I'm using a compact. I just feel like using a compact when you want a more natural look is just way more natural looking. I just feel like sometimes if I use a translucent powder, it can sometimes be drying for underneath the eyes, clog my pores a little bit, and that's not really what I want to achieve for this look. I want to just something to just keep the concealer to stop from creasing and to just add a little bit more highlight to the center of the face. I picked up this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow powder, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but there are two different. So this down here is a more matte, so this is just a matte powder, and then up here there's a shimmery powder. So if you just want to keep the look more matte, you have that option right down here, but if you want to add a little bit more shimmer to the highlight right in the center of the face, you have this bad boy to do so. So I am actually going to take a mixture of both of these because I like that shimmer in it. It's not too glittery, it's just like a more of a lighter shimmer to it. So I'm going to take a mixture of both of these products. I'm just going to pack that underneath the eye and then also on the eyelid. And then we are just going to I literally like lightly brush it over the skin. I don't put much pressure to it. I'm just lightly brushing this over where we did put that concealer, just so it does add a little bit more of highlighting to the center of the face and gives it more of like a flawless finish. And for bronzing, I went ahead and picked up this Maybelline Master Precise palette, and it just has really pretty colors. So there's a deeper contour, there's a really pretty bronzing color, and then you have two highlight colors. This one's a little bit more of the pinky undertone, and this is more of just a white gold highlight. And then the bronzer right here does have a shimmer in it, so that's why I think it's perfect for bronzing up the face, adding a little bit more color to it. And then the deeper contour is just a matte contour. And I am taking this Revlon stippling brush. I have been loving using a stippling brush for bronzing, just because with a light hand, it just disperses the product evenly all over the face and gives it a really pretty color. I'm just gonna take some of that bronzing color in the palette on the stippling brush, and I'm very lightly, like gently touching my skin. I'm just going over where we had that liquid contour before. And then to go in with that deep contour, I'm just taking a smaller angled brush to really define that contour. Placing it right up in the hairline and then just gently bringing it down. And then using this same brush, I'm just gonna dip it back into this bronze color that we use. Like I'm literally just dip. I'm just gonna take this and start contouring my nose with it. Because even though if you don't need any contour on your nose, if you don't need to change the way your nose looks, it's still important to add some bronzer or contour, whatever color you're using on your face, to the center of the face because it's just like lighter in the center of the face, and then the perimeter is just has that color. So now we're gonna go in with blush, or should I say highlight, because this product shouldn't even be called blush because it's literally just a major highlight. This is the Milani Baked Powder Blush in Bellini. It is gorgeous. I've heard really good things about Milani and their blushes. So when I saw this in store, I was like, I'm just gonna buy this because it looks like a really pretty blush. It has some gold in it, some shimmer, so I thought it would be perfect with the glow, and I like the color of the blush that's in it because it is more of like a rosy blush. But the first time I tried this out, I put this on the cheeks and it was straight up highlighter with a hint of pink for the blush. So don't get me wrong, this is an amazing product, but you don't need highlighter if you're using this. So I'm just taking up my little blush brush that I use, dipping it in there. It comes off pink on it, but I'll show you guys. We're gonna work this right into the cheeks and work it up in our highlight zone. And do you see what I'm talking about? Like, do you see that glow that it gave me? It's a really pretty glossy highlight, but there's not much blush color to it, which kind of annoys me because I was really excited for the blush in this, but it mainly just came out as highlighter. And I'm just gonna go down the bridge of my nose with that. Now we're gonna go on to the eyes. So again, I'm not using much eyeshadow to achieve this because I just wanted to stick to more of a winged eyeliner and focus in on that. But I did pick up this eyeshadow palette and I have to show you guys because it's seriously amazing. This is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette in Rosé in the Air. As you can tell, it has gorgeous colors, very fall, very holiday inspired. You got the cranberry, you got some oranges, some browns, some taupe colors. This palette really is amazing. It is $3 from Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild with their $3 products, man. They're just like, $3, here you go. Here's the best product of your life. This palette is seriously so pigmented. I used the cranberry for just a cranberry eye and it was pigmented, like very pigmented. If you guys want, I can do like another tutorial for you guys, more color on the eyes using this palette just to show you guys how freaking awesome it is. Then I'm just gonna be taking this flat blending brush and I'm gonna be taking this taupe color that's in the palette. It's a transition color, and focus this in the crease very lightly. So you can see where your crease is. Just by looking down, you'll see that kind of socket of it is. Isn't much of a difference. Like I don't even need to be like showing you guys this. It's just a little step I wanted to add, just to add a little something to the eye, because we are going to be going in with a glitter liquid liner. Glitter. So I just felt like we needed a little something, a little color on the lid to help make it pop a little bit more. Help draw a little bit more attention to the eye. So I am taking this NYX Glam liner. This is in Glam Golden, so it's a really pretty bronze shimmer liner. And I love this because it has a really thin liner brush, so it's really easy to achieve that winged eyeliner. So I always start by looking down. I always start at where the end of my eye meets the waterline pretty much. So we're gonna start from right there and form your wing, just like that. And then from here, and I go a little bit right under where the end of the wing is, and I'm just gonna connect it and connect it to here. Just like that. So then you create that shape. It's gonna be really hard to see because this have gold reflex in it, so the light's gonna capture it a little bit differently. So once you get a good line, just connect it to there and connect it to the wing of it, and then you create that wing shape. And then I just fill out that part. And then why I love this brush being so small is that you can follow the line of your eye shape. It's that easy. So just like that. So however thick you want to make it, so by making it thicker, it's just go to where like the center or like right below where the wing is and just drag it over. The reflex in it kind of just like shows off different lighting, but I promise you. So yeah, I love the color of this. It adds some pop of glitter to your guys' eyes and it's super simple to achieve. So I'm taking for mascara my e.l.f. Voluminous Waterproof Length Mascara. This was also $3. Just gonna add some of the mascara to my eyes and then pop on some lashes. So for my lashes today, I'm just taking some good old Ardell Wispie lashes. And then I'm just gonna place these on. Alrighty, so I went ahead and added some mascara on the bottom lash line and on top also, just to blend my lashes together. When you think of holiday, I just automatically go to red lips just cause duh, that's just, a red lip is like a holiday Christmas lip, you know? So why not do a good old red lip for you guys? I've never tried these before, so I'm super excited to try these because I've heard a lot about them. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. And this is in the color Pioneer. So it's just a really pretty true red. Pretty much the story behind a red lip. A lot of people like them, a lot of people hate them. I mainly don't wear red lip because it makes my teeth not super white, which I know a lot of people can agree with. That's why a lot of people don't wear red lip. So that's why finding a red lip that has a blue purple undertone is really good to find because that's gonna help make your teeth look whiter. But when you have a red lip that has more of an orangey undertone, that's where it plays you with the yellow looking teeth, you know? So this, my whole hand was covered with red lipstick while I was trying to find a good undertone red lipstick, and this was the one I chose. So really pretty color. So far by feeling it, it's like kind of sticky. So I think I would keep around like some Vaseline or Aqua 4, kind of whatever you keep on your lips to hydrate them. Because I feel like this is something that would be pretty drying pretty fast. All right guys, what are we thinking? Do you like how this turned out? This is something I would wear to Christmas or wear to a Christmas party because it's so festive. You have the glitter liner, got the bold red lip. What else do you need? Got a fun shirt. What else do you need, you know? Really hope you guys like this video. Hope this kind of helped you guys out if you're in a stump, if you were looking for a good holiday look or just looking for some good old drugstore products that you wanted to buy. I will be back with more videos for you guys very soon, I promise. Now that it's the holidays, I have a lot of videos planned to film for you guys. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I'll be back very, very soon with another video for you guys. I promise this time.